So obviously I felt really bad because nobody really came at me like that. I know I'm not thick, but I never knew like I was that skinny to the point like where somebody can use it against me.
Social media, one of man's greatest communication inventions, an invention which has brought interaction to our fingertips, globalizing the world. But what impact does this invention have on our body image? Is this tool once meant for good, fast becoming a breeding ground for trolls and cyberbullies? Many a person have fallen victim to the body shaming trolls, both the prominent and the infamous. Body shaming is a form of cyberbullying which involves mocking a person's physical appearance.
I had a certain encounter with a certain girl over WhatsApp messages. Like she really sent really many voice notes with a lot of mean words. She told me how skinny I am, how nobody will like ever really want to date me or like want me like that. So, yeah. I felt really self-conscious about my body. I wore baggy clothes for the longest time because nobody really came at me like that. I know I'm not thick, but I never knew like I was that skinny to the point like where somebody can use it against me. So obviously I felt really bad. But then after some time I got to like love myself, but it really made me feel really bad about myself. Yeah. Being comfortable in your own skin is like the number one thing, and like loving yourself the way you are, because we are just more than our bodies. Yeah. People should be really mindful on the impact of their words. Sometimes, words like really cut deep. So you have to be really mindful on what you say to a person, because they say when in such situations, the person who did it doesn't see it like the impact of it until you're on the receiving end. Just be kind. Yeah.
Thank you for having me here today. I am Edward Chisaka, student at Strathmore University and a body positivity activist. From a young age, we are unknowingly being trained by magazines, fashion industries, mainstream media into thinking having flaws is worthy of being publicly shamed. We grow in a society that views thinness as a gold standard of beauty. So people who deviate from that body type are often ridiculed, which that should be the case a while back when I was still in high school. A friend of mine was bullied because she had plus-size breasts. And memes surfaced just before we resumed school, which were very graphic, and the words were really hurtful. She sent a couple my way. I phoned her just to get the understanding of how she was at the moment, and disappointing doesn't begin to describe how the situation was. Body positivity means that someone can feel confident in their body and hope that no one bullies them for it. However, remaining obese or overweight and not trying to become healthy is not body positivity. And that's the difference between accepting your body but being in disagreement with the health situation that you're in.
Yes. Now, my name is Patrick Obel. I'm a counseling psychologist working here as a senior counselor at the student at the counseling center. It can actually lead to depression. Yeah, those are some of the mental health issues that may come upon somebody. And depending with the impact of how somebody feels depressed, somebody could even become suicidal. So one is to remain focused on your goal of doing what it is that you're doing. So it is to remain consistent and positive with what I'm doing without minding much about them, because some of them don't mean anything much. Exactly. Okay. When you engage in cyberspace, then be aware that not everybody out there is excited about you being there. Okay? Yeah. And so expect anything that would come. And so long as there is something that you have an agenda for, you are trying to communicate, just be consistent, remain at it, and take positive feedback.
My opinion on body shaming as a form of cyberbullying, I think I don't see body shaming is just bullying as it is, and cyberbullying is just bullying over the internet. It's always important to remember that people bully you from their own insecurity, because if you're secure in who you are, why would you need to bring somebody else down?
Article 27 of the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Bill 2018 states that a person who knowingly publishes information that is false in print, broadcast data, or over a computer system that is calculated or results in panic, chaos, or violence among citizens, which is likely to discredit the reputation of a person, commits an offence and shall on conviction be liable to a fine not exceeding 5 million shillings or imprisonment.
We should all just kind of be able to stand up for each other, and when you see something, say something, call each other out, and be able to say that that's not okay.